there, welcome to your yoga shred. This is a fusion between yoga and HIIT, high intensity interval training. So over the next 25 minutes, half an hour or so, we are going to do a nice warm up, do some nice yoga moves as well, and get those shreds in there as well. But don't worry, I'll talk you through everything that you need to know. So let's come down to the mat in an easy seat. So let's cross your legs as far as you can. That's it. And we're just going to put our hands on our knees, or you can put them in between if that's a little bit more comfortable for you. Okay, sitting up nice and straight. You're going to just start breathing, that's all. In through your nose and out through your nose. And you can shut your eyes at this point if you want as well. That's it. Lovely big deep breath. Really fill up this abdomen with breath right from the bottom, right up to the top here, and the same on the way out. And when you're pushing that air out, really use your core to push that air out of your body. That's it. Nice, even breaths. Just notice how deep your breath is. You don't need to do anything special with it. Just notice how deep it is. And notice how nice it feels just be breathing in a nice, controlled way. That's it. Now we're going to take a deep breath in now, and we're going to exhale like this. Ha! Okay? So, that's it. And when you exhale, really curve your back over and let it come out. So inhale. That's it. One more. Well done. So let's raise our hands up on an inhale now. So inhaling up and exhaling, arms down. Doesn't that feel nice? A lovely big stretch. Inhaling, hands up, and exhaling, hands down. That's it. A couple more. Inhaling, hands up, and exhaling, hands down. Inhaling, arms up, and exhaling, arms down. Lovely. Okay, so we're going to do a twist now. Get this core warmed up for you. So we're going to take our right hand and put it on our left knee, and then we're going to put the other hand round behind us, and we're going to inhale and lengthen that spine, create some space there, and then exhale and turn round to the back. And every time we inhale, we lengthen. Every time we exhale, extend that stretch if you can. If not, just stay right on there. That's absolutely fine. That's it. And then coming back round to the front again. And let's do the other side. So taking your left hand, put it on your right knee. Same thing, hand behind you. And we're going to inhale, lengthen that spine. And exhale and come round to the side. That's it. So inhaling, lengthening, exhaling. Crawl those hands round if you can. Just a little bit more. That's it. And we're waking up this core today. That's it. And then come on back round. So we're going to come up in tabletop position, which involves hands and knees, okay? And your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees if possible. And we're going to thread the needle today, okay? So you can tuck your toes if you like, or you can keep them flat on the floor. It doesn't matter. Keep that spine nice and straight. Tuck that navel in. Keep that core tight. Now to thread the needle, what you're going to do is you're going to take your right hand here and post it through this hole between your thigh and your arm. So you're coming through like this. This arm bends, and then you put your cheek on the floor. So we're in this sort of position now. Try and keep your hips above your knees. That's it. And you'll feel a lovely big stretch over your back and a bit of a twist as well. That's it. Staying here. Keep your breathing going. That's it. And then come on back up again. Same on the other side. Put this hand through that hole. Put the side of your face or your head on the floor. And the top of your hand is on the floor. The one that's stretched through, the top of your hand is on the floor. That's it. Then come on back up. We'll do a couple of cat-cows. Just again, get this core ready for a little bit more exercise. So we're going to tuck our toes in, and we're going to inhale and look up. Keep those knees under the hips and push this tummy down, but keep it engaged. And then exhale, push that back right up to the ceiling. Tuck your chin into your chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, push your back up. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest. One more. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, tuck your chin into that chest. Well done. And come back to a neutral spine, okay? But remember, and always keep that core tucked in. Even if you're not doing a specific move, always keep it tucked in. Okay, so we're going to come up to our downward dog. So tuck those toes if they're not already. Come straight up in the air, okay? And then you're going to come back. Now, we can walk the dog here, like this. Bend in each knee. Just give yourself time to settle in. That's it. Hands are shoulder width apart, feet are hip width apart. Walk that dog if you need to. That's it, and stretch. Push the mat away from your heads down and looking back. And then we're going to bend our knees and tuck your core in. Quite noticeably, tuck your core in and come forward to plank pose. That's it. Then from here, come back to your downward dog again. That's it. Tuck that core in, bend those knees and come forward again. That's it. And if this is too hard for you, please do just put your knees down. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so coming back up into your downward dog, one final stretch. And then we're going to go onto our knees because we're going to do our first yoga shred. Now, what this means is that we're going to do 4 minutes of work. That's all. Okay, we're going to do 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest for 4 minutes. Okay, I'll show you the moves, and there's always variations, so you needn't worry if you think it might be a little bit too hard for you. It's always something to aim for, but as long as you're working for those 20 seconds up to the level that you want to work to. So don't you worry about timing. I'll time you here. Okay, now the first thing that we're going to do are tempo side kicks. So what I want you to do is put your legs apart, point those toes out a little bit, okay, and have your legs about a leg length apart, there or thereabouts, okay. And so what we're going to do is put our hands into our prayer position and squat down, okay. So we're down like this, and we're going to come back up, and we're going to kick out to the side, okay. That's all we're going to do. Come down and kick, and we're going to do one side at a time. Okay, so down, and adjust those legs as ever if you feel a closer stance is going to help you, that's absolutely fine. Play about with it, but I'll talk you through it as we go. So let's go. We're going to do 4 one side, 4 the other side. Let us go. Okay, so the first one here is we come here, remember, and kick and back, squat, up and kick. That's it. Squat, up, kick. So you're having to put your weight on that other leg. Squat, up and kick. That's it. That's the first one done. So you just walk out to the side. Shouldn't be feeling it too much at this point. That's it. Get back in position, adjust your leg. Squat, up, kick. That's it. Squat, up, kick. And if you feel a little bit more stable than you did, you can go a little bit faster. Kick. And when you're squatting down, make sure those knees don't go in front of those toes. That's it. Down and up. So we've done 2 on this side. Just walk it out. Back to your position. Let's get ready. That's it. Squat, up, kick. That's it. Keep the heel flexed. Squat, up, kick, and go faster if you want. Okay? Just feel safe and feel stable while you're doing it. Squat, up, kick. Squat, up, kick. There we go. And what you can do as well is stay in tempo and bend over, put your hands on your knees and stretch out like this if you want. Do whatever makes you feel good. So squat, up, kick. That's it. Squat, up, kick. Squat, up again, kick. Go as fast or slow as you want. Make sure you're switching on these glutes as to get down and up. Up, kick. Well done. Keep your legs out like this. That's it. So, on to the next side. Squat, up, and kick. Now remember, it'll feel a bit different, so take your time. Up, kick. It's a different side. That's it. Up, kick. And remember, it's just that stance is you need to kick. Squat, up, kick. That's it. Squat, up, kick. Let's have a wee rest. Hope you're getting a little bit out of breath now. That's it. Squat, up, kick. Squat, up, and kick. Keep going. Up, kick. Remember, and keep that heel flexed. Go at the speed that you want to go at. Kick. Kick. Well done. 2 more to go on this side. That's all. That's it. Get ready again. Check your stance. Squat, up, kick. Squat, up, kick. That's it. You should be getting into the groove a little bit now. Kick. Squat, up, kick. And remember your breathing. Breathe out through that mouth if you need to. That's it. Oh, 1 more to go. In position again. Squat, up, kick. Squat, up, kick. And you can even exhale on that kick. Like that if you want. That's it. Do whatever suits you. Squat, up, kick. Squat, up, kick. Squat, up. Oh, that's it. And just rest off. Well done. That's your first shred over and done with. Wasn't that easy? Yay! And we get the little trumpets to say that we've done well. So let's do a little forward fold. Stand at the top of your mat. Deep breath in and stand with your feet together, nice and tall. Breathe in and just recover a wee bit. That's it. Then we're going to fold forward from our hips. Okay, so we come, fold forward. Now bend those knees if you need to, okay? And put your hands on the floor. Bend them as much as you need to. Okay, so we're here. And straighten them, if you can straighten them. Weight is on your toes. That's it. And we're going to inhale, look forward. Exhale, plant our hands down and step back into plank. That's it. Stay here for a minute now. Please do put your knees down if you need to. But let's stay here, get the juiciness out of this plank. That's it. Then put your knees down and lower to the floor. Nestle those hands in by your ribs. And put the tops of your feet on the floor. Now let's come up to cobra pose. Coming right up. Your shoulders should be over your wrists. That's it. And your arms are not locked out. That's it. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed. There's a little bend in your arms too. And you can look up to extend that pose as well. So then look down the wall onto the floor. Tuck those toes and either come straight up to downward dog or come up on your knees first. So switching on that core, come right up to downward dog. That's it. And then we're going to look up and walk or jump up to our hands again. On your fingertips, your spine's lovely and straight. Fold forward. Weights on the toes. Then come up, sweep those hands up again. Look at your thumbs. And come back to mountain pose. Have a little drink of water and we'll do our second shred. We're doing 3 shreds today. Good for your cardio and your core. So let's get going now. This time, this shred does have the word burpee in the title. I know you all love burpees. So we're doing 8 rounds of these. Remember, we do 8 rounds of work. Sometimes it's 4 on one side and 4 on the other. But I'll show you what we're going to do. Now, it's a yoga shred burpee. It's not your usual gym burpees. It's all about keeping your joints and everything like that as safe as we can. So there's always options as well. So we start down in chair pose, okay? Chair pose, up. Then we put our hands down just like we would in a normal burpee. Now we jump back. Look how far I've jumped back. Not all the way, and my knees are bent. Okay, and what we're going to do while we're down here, we're not just going to jump back in. We're going to take knee to opposite elbow, jump back up, come into chair pose again, and okay, a little bit to remember there, but don't worry, we've got 8 rounds to get there. And if that's too much for you, the burpees, I want you to stand with your hands in prayer position and lunge back, watching those knees don't go in front of your toes. Okay, so when we do burpees, you're going to lunge back, then come to chair pose at the end. Okay, let's go. I'll start my time. Okay, let's go. So we're in chair pose, up, hands down, jump back, knee opposite, jump back in, chair pose. Okay, back down, out, knee, in, chair pose. Okay, so take your time. You might only get 2 or 3 in, still 2 or 3 you wouldn't have done normally. Okay, so walk it out side to side and then get back in position. So chair pose, up, hands down, out, knee, in, chair pose, hands down, out, knee, in, chair pose, down, out, knee, in, chair pose. Okay, now remember, you can be doing your lunge backs instead of the burpee. No excuses. Okay, so remember your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Chair pose, up, out, knee, in, chair pose. Okay, down, out, knee, in, chair pose. Okay, keep going till that timer tells you otherwise. All done. Walk it out side to side. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Chair pose, down, out, knee, in, chair pose. Fists of fire at the end as well if you can. Down, out, knee, in, chair, fists of fire. That's it. Down, out, in. That's it. Whew. Halfway there, guys. Only 4 more to go. So we're adding on little bits all the time. Chair pose. Down, out, knee, in. Chair pose, fists of fire. Down, out, knee, in. Chair pose, fists of fire. Now, if you want to add a jump in at the end, you're more than welcome. That's it. Take your rest. Just walk it out. Try and get your breathing under control. So chair, down, out, knees in, then remember, jump at the end. Down, out, knee, in, jump at the end. Down, out, knee, that's it. Whew. I hope you're out of breath, because I'm out of breath. That's it. Back. There we go. Chair, down, out, knee, in. And we're going to jump with our fists of fire. Down, out, knee, in. And we're going to jump with our fists of fire. That's it. So out, knee. That's it. Come on up. We're nearly there. 1 more to go. That's it. Okay. Chair. Up. Then we're going down, out, knee, in. Remember, you don't need to jump. Down, out, knee, in. Chair. Remember your form in your chair. Down, out, knee, in. Whew. And walk it out. And we'll hear our trumpets. Second shred done. Well done. And I hope you're out of breath, just like me. Right, take a wee drink of water. And let's stretch off. So let's come into that tempo pose that we did for our first shred. Toes are pointing out, remember, not straight forward. And we're just going to try and regulate our breathing a little bit. In through your nose, out through your mouth. If your breathing's nice and regulated and you're not puffing at all, in and out through your nose, it's fine. So we are going to come down and bend our knees. We're going to inhale and exhale. Dead easy. Inhale as we come up. Exhale. We're going to inhale, that's it. And exhale. Weight is in your heels when you're squatting down. Inhale and exhale like this. That's it. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Another couple. And well done. That's us. Sorry, I could keep going for ages here. So we are down like this, and we're just going to come to one side after. So just rest your hands on your knees. Don't be having a good old rest, but just hands on your knees. That's it. And start to sort of go in a figure of 8. Just loosen up a wee bit. We don't have to be super robotic about it. Just loosen your shoulders up as well. That's it. Do what makes you feel good. And by that I don't mean having a wee seat on the couch and grabbing a glass of wine. You can wait till after. That's it. So we're going to go for our third and final shred. And we do get to sit down for this one, but you will still have to work. Okay, so coming down, we're going to sit on our bottoms and come right down, and we're going to do swimming curls. Okay, so how we do these is by doing this. We put our fingers lightly on the back of our heads like this. That's it. And we're going to try and keep our feet together, okay? And come up and bring your feet up. Now it's just your shoulders, don't wrench your head up. So start in this position, always a good starting position, okay? So you're going to put your feet out and crunch up, okay? Out, other side, crunch up. Out, crunch up, okay? And we'll go along and we'll make variations, of course we will. So let me start the timer.
0 of 8.
Ears, hands just behind your ears, so start with your knees bent, and we're going to go out and crunch to the middle. Out, crunch to the middle. Out, start off slow, crunch to the middle. Out, crunch to the middle. That's it. Out, crunch to the middle. Excellent. Stretch it out. Stretch your hands and your feet in opposite directions. Then we'll get ready to go again. Feet up. Now, if that's too hard for you, your feet can be down and you could be putting them out and in. That's it. And resting them on the floor as you're doing this. That's absolutely fine. Other than that, you're crunching into the middle. That's it. Crunching in. This is a doozy, isn't it? And back down. And use those rest periods. You're going to need them. That's it. You start off thinking, oh, is that it over already, that 20 things? And then you end up thinking, oh, okay, back up. Remember, as you get tired, your form might lessen a wee bit. Crunch. That's it. Crunch. Crunch. That's it. Crunch. Crunch in. That's it. Well done. Now, your shoulders can be going up and down. Stretch out again, remember. Your shoulders can go up and down every time you crunch. I'll show you what I mean. So let's start again. So you can start off down and crunch if you want. Down and crunch. Down and crunch. Down and crunch. Or you can just keep them up and move your legs. Up to you. But please keep working and stretch out. That's it. That's it. Well done. So we are going to, if you have got a block, you can get a block. If not, you can use a cushion or something like that. But what we're going to do is you're going to plonk that under your sacrum sort of area, like this. That's it. Now point your toes and point your hands up like that, straighten your legs. That's it. You might have to reposition the block. Now if you've not got a block, just do this on the floor, that's absolutely fine. That's it. And you can point your hands at the top, or you can have them down in sort of goalpost arms as well. Point those toes and you'll feel your abdomen, especially if you're up in the block, opening. We've worked our core pretty hard. That's it. Keep breathing. That's it. Just breathe for a little second. And if you want to, you can pop your hands down by your sides. Just put your feet up like this. We can be here as well. If by stretching the legs out is too much for you, you can put your soles of feet on the floor. And you can also put your feet up like this. You might want to hold on to the block just in case. Now you don't need to straighten your legs. But this is a really good way of draining the toxins and relaxing you as well, because it is an inversion. Your feet are above your head. So it's a really nice way to finish your practice. That's it. Stay here just for a second. Put your feet down. Now take the block away if you have one. And if you do feel how much space is there now when you put your legs down like that. Now let's put our knees together and our hands out to the side. And we're going to drop our knees over to the left together if you can. And look over to the right. Get a lovely spinal twist in. That's it. Stay in there just for a few breaths. Breathing, returning to normal bit by bit. Come up to the middle and look to the left. That's it. Keep your breathing going. Now you don't have to look over to the left, you can always look straight up ahead as well. That's it. And then coming up here, I'd like to just hug those knees into the chest. You've worked hard today. And that's a good thing about Yoga Shred. You can just do 20 minutes, half an hour, and that can be the equivalent of doing 2 hours work. So as long as you do it properly, as long as you stay the course and do your times and things like that, then you're getting just as much benefit in most cases. That's it. Now let's lie down. Now at this point, we can put our feet out to the edges of our mats and our hands out to the sides as well and have our Shavasana. Let's all just lie here for a little minute. Now your Shavasana is a yoga pose and it can be anything from 5 minutes up to 20 minutes. So I do invite you to have your own Shavasana at this point. Other than that, we'll just lay here for a few seconds and shut your eyes and just feel your body melting into the mat. And this is a great restorative phase of any yoga practice, so really important that you don't miss it out. So staying here for a few seconds. That's it. And as I say, I do encourage you to stay here for as long as you need. Okay. But if you are going to come up, just gently bring your knees up and you can roll on. Come up any way that you want, really. There's no set way to come up here. That's it. And then come up to sitting, okay? That's it. So, I hope you enjoyed your yoga shreds today, and I hope this practice strengthens your body and your mind. Namaste. So thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you back for even more shreds or for some of the other yoga practices. And do leave comments and let me know how you got on with this today. Thank you very much. See you later.